And then everything comes to light. I hear everything. And this is what's been told to me. I was told that the organization, and I'm talking about Miss Universe Canada, I'm talking about, and I'm not talking about everybody in the organization, because there are some people that worked in that organization, you know who you are, that were amazing to me. And they called me every year, the last few years, checking up on me, and were chaperones or worked in like more of the administrative part of the organization. So I want to make that very clear. Who I'm specifically talking about is the heads of the organization. This was what was told to me. So what was told to me was that said person did not want me to compete again the next year, and told the person to try to get me not to compete, which I was like, okay. And then I remembered, you did try to get me to not to compete. Okay, ding, ding, ding. And that was never gonna let that N-word win. And a whole bunch of other things. Wasn't gonna come to Miss Universe, was gonna go somewhere else, didn't think I was gonna place, until I figured out that there was a lot of rumors going on at Miss Universe and decided to come. All sorts of things were said to me. And that basically this whole matter was, they didn't want me to be Miss Universe Canada, whatever the case may be. That's what was told to me. And I was so upset. I was so mad. I was so disappointed. And I was so upset. And I was supposed to go to Miss Universe Canada to not crown, to not do a final walk, but just to share my experience. And the person that was helping me was the person that was basically saying, you need to have her there, because they weren't going to bring me back. So I was conflicted. I was like, okay, I don't know if this person is just upset about the situation, or these are the truths. So I need to get down to the bottom of it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna go, but I decided, okay, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna figure this out. And I was very distraught. So I went and I started getting calls from past winners saying, we need to show the organization, we need to stand as a team. Like, I'm not gonna go, I'm just gonna go, for the photo shoot. You should come, meet me at the airport. Or like, I have a gift for you. Like, don't be there. We're just really not wanting me to be there. So, I don't know, it was very strange. And I was like, I got nothing out of this. I mean, I did go to Miss Universe, but I want to close this chapter in my life, and I want to close it my way. So I want to stay, but I changed my flight 2 times. I changed my flight 2 times. I changed it to leave Miss Universe Canada and to just, forget about it. And then I was like, okay, no, I'll stay. There was a lot of pressure saying like, you should just like leave, like don't support this, blah, blah, blah. But I wanted to get down to the bottom of it, and I just was like, okay, like it's just kind of weird if they really want me to leave so bad. I'm just gonna stay for me. I'm gonna just do this for me. They still thought that the winner was coming to crown. I knew that the winner wasn't gonna come to crown, but that's not my duty to tell them. I didn't know what they were gonna do. I think they started to figure out when she didn't come back after the photo shoot, but anyways, so I start asking questions, and I paraphrase these questions as if I know exactly what's going on, and I start from the bottom of the organization straight to the top, and I start saying, did you know? Do you know what's going on? Why didn't you tell me? And all of them admitted to it. All of them admitted that they knew about it. All of them had said, they didn't want it to happen, but what can they do? They're just workers for the organization. They all said that they knew and it was true. I also got the comment that he was hoping that I wouldn't accept, and they actually called a lot of the other top 5, and they ended up seeing if there was a way out of not having me go. But because they say publicly that if for any reason the winner cannot fulfill her title, the first runner-up will take over, that is a verbal contract. And so therefore it was in my hands. Like they had to give me the opportunity. I was livid. So I went straight up to the top and I walked into the office bawling my eyes out and I said, how could you do this to me? And the story was that they only found out when I found out. I was hysterical. I was so upset because I still didn't really believe it. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. Is this a conspiracy theory? Really? Come on, right? We're not in a movie here. This is real life. I was hysterical. And they said, no, when I found out, you found out, I had no idea. Look at who your friends are and blah, blah, blah. It's just saying all of these things. And I was, and basically saying that, they would never say anything like that. And that they're all lies and all of the things, because I said everything that I heard straight to his face. Did you say this? Did you say this? Did you say this? That's all a no. And basically, And there was a lot of things I wish I said, okay, but then why, had you known, why wasn't I now Miss Universe? Why is this person still coming back to crown the next winner? Why is this story still a story? Why are we hiding this? This is crazy. But at the moment, I was so distraught. And it was the day of the competition. It was the day of the finals. And once I heard it from the person's mouth that I was wanting to get that clarification from, I was like, I'm done. This is not what I thought this was. This is not the organization I thought this was. This is not what they're portraying that this is. And they asked me to crown. They asked me to crown the winner. And I'm pretty sure I was asked to crown because they knew that I knew what was going on. And they came up, they said, I want you to crown the winner. I would never do something like this to you. I was like, well, I'm crowning. This is ridiculous. I pulled up my big girl pants. I crowned the winner and I called the people that told me this. And I said, did you know? Because how could you not know? This whole time, and they said they didn't know. They were actually surprised that they admitted it to me. And they asked multiple times, they actually said it to you? And I said, they said it to my face. But I think it's always how you present it, right? I presented it I know. And I didn't know, deep down. I just put on a brave face. Everything that everybody has been telling me was all true. There was some video that was, put out by the previous winner saying that she was traveling the world. It was, this whole story was just so doubled down. Just so you know, when you compete, when you are contestants, you have to give them your passport, all of your information, everything. I know what I was told. And I confronted the situation, and what I asked them, they said was true. So I was done. I was so jaded. I was like, I just want to get the heck out of Dodge. I want to wipe myself from all of these people. This is such a terrible experience. I don't want anything to do with it. And I kind of went into a little bit of a depression because I was just if you don't want me to be Miss Universe Canada, fine. But give me the opportunity when you know something to at least let me compete and compete properly and have the chance to make Canada and myself proud. Like, give me that opportunity. Don't wait till the last moment so that basically I have no chance. Like, why? I just don't understand why. And I wrote a letter to the Miss Universe organization. I wrote a letter to Paula. I wrote a letter twice to her. I wrote a letter to the head of the chaperones or whatever. And they just replied back that, you had a great experience and basically take it for what it is and see you later. They just shooed me away. So I was told I should go to the newspaper. I was told I should, speak highly about this, but there was a lot of reasons as to why I didn't. One of the reasons was I just wanted to be free from all of this. I was just so upset and so mad, and I was like, I just want to move on. I was scared because I felt like everybody's gonna just say I'm a poor loser or that I'm just wow, like, woe is me. And instead of hearing my story, it's going to be an attack on what I'm saying, an attack on, my feelings and my thoughts. It's not going to be a good space to say it. And then I also thought, it's Canada. I just don't think people are going to care, right? I was like, who's going to care about this story, right? And then I crowned the wrong winner in 2013. It wasn't even the winner, and that's a whole nother story. Do I have some tea about that story? Anyways, but yeah, that's a whole nother story. But so after I wrote the organization and they really didn't do anything about it, I just kind of decided, I was like, you know what, I'm going to move on from this. I'm going to write my own story, and quite frankly, I didn't think anybody was going to believe me anyways, and so I just kind of moved on. It took me years to kind of get through that, because when you have something that's so important to you and is a goal of yours and you're so close to achieving it, I would have been fine. As I said, I was happy with being first runner-up because I was just going to come back next year and kill it and potentially win. But when you feel like you're this close to doing it and it wasn't that way and it wasn't in your control, it just really sucks, because the question is, what if? And potentially, I could have not placed, I could have not done well, I could have just ended up in the same position, right? But then it was in my control. I had everything, you know what I mean? I owned my story. I wrote my story, I owned my story. So, it was very, very hard. It took me until now. I mean, I've talked about it with, some people in the industry and some of my friends, but it took me till now to have the confidence to come out here and tell you my story. And again, some of the things that happened to me and what was told to me. And it is what it is. So now I'm in a different place. I'm in a different part of my life in terms of sharing, my experiences with you. And instead of a negative, I turn it into more of a positive. And I share my experiences and my knowledge of the pageant industry and my training and stuff like that. I cherish the experience I had at Miss Universe. I really do. I cherish some of the experiences I had at Miss Universe Canada. I honestly did have some great experiences at Miss Universe Canada. I've had some terrible experiences too. But I always tell people, if you want to compete, if you want to do what you want to do, I 100% support that, because however you get there, get to your dream. If anything, open your eyes in terms of what's going on, but it doesn't negate that, this is a vehicle and channel to get there. So use that channel and vehicle to get there and kill it, you know? And so anyway, so that's what went on at Miss Universe Canada. I have since kind of been jaded a little bit with the pageant industry. I didn't watch as much in terms of the pageants. I just started to getting back into it. I used to watch like Miss America, Miss USA, Miss Teen USA, Miss Universe, like follow Miss Universe Canada, follow like Miss World. I used to do it all. I don't do it as much. Even Miss USA, I wanted to do a video on Miss USA, but I literally just missed it. I forgot it was on. And so, but I am starting to get a little bit more back into it, and I would continue to do so. And I'm excited about the next video that's going to be on. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed my video. I can't say this enough. Thank you for all of the support that I am getting, and please, again, continue to support me. And also, can't say this enough, this again is my story. This is what has happened to me. These are my experiences. I know the truth. People in the industry know the truth, and it is what it is. And so let's just all move on together, and let's continue to, I hope you continue to stay with me, and please subscribe, please like this video, like this channel, and follow me on Insta, and stay tuned for the next video. Hope to see you soon. Bye.